suggestions about what I should do, Aunt Helen?
Well, darling, I think you should tell Steve and see if he can dismantle the pipes and locate the ring. That seems the simplest way.
Yeah, but this time the simplest way isn't the best way. I just can't tell Steve about this. I just can't.
Well, whatever happened to your plumbing ability? Well, there was a time when there wasn't a thing around her she couldn't fix.
I already tried that, but I couldn't dismantle the pipe. The wrench I had was too small.
I saw a large wrench in Uncle Joe's toolbox in the kitchen closet.
I thought about that, but then I'd have to ask Uncle Joe to borrow the wrench, and he'd want to know what I wanted it for, and when I told him, he'd want to help me, and, well, I love him, and I appreciate his thoughtfulness, but he hung a picture for me, and we were lucky. We'd planned on knocking out the wall anyway.
Why don't you just borrow the wrench, and then if he asks about it, we'll tell him where it is, and by that time it'll all be over.
Maybe you can get Lloyd to give you a hand.
Oh, excellent idea. I'll go get it now.
Quite a bargain.
Hi, Uncle Joe.
Hi, Betty Joe.
Thanks, Aunt Helen, for letting me have a loaf of your homemade raisin bread.
Homemade raisin bread? That's my favorite. Just the smell of a fresh loaf sets me off. Let me have a sniff.
Oh, Uncle Joe, I got...
You must have loaded this with raisins. Raisins are loaded with iron.
I'm sorry, Uncle Joe. I borrowed it without asking because I knew you'd want to help, and being so busy the way you are, I didn't want to impose.
You're not imposing. I'll give you a hand. That's what I'm here for. What's the matter? You got a plumbing problem?
I dropped my wedding ring down the kitchen drain.
Big deal. We'll have that ring out of the drain on your finger like that. You know, it's funny how one little dinky thing can get you all fouled up.
Yeah, like forgetting to turn off the water. Uncle Joe, look. He saved his valuables. Uncle Joe, hurry up! It still won't budge.
I got the pipe rerouted and the pump hooked up. We'll have this pumped out of here and nothing flat. Are you ready?
Yes, Uncle Joe, I'm ready.
I'm going to turn on the pump.
Uncle Joe! Turn it off! Turn it off!
What's that?
I said turn it off!
Okay. Hey, that's kind of pretty.
Uncle Joe!
Oh, yeah.
Sarah, Betty Jo Elliott, would you get me Peck's Plumbing in Pixley? And please hurry. Thank you.
Sounds bad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I sure do appreciate your letting me put this in our account. I'm kind of short right now.
I understand.
Mr. Peck, please? Oh, well, the moment he comes in, will you have him rush right over to the Elliott place near Hooterville? And tell him to hurry. This is an emergency. Thank you.
Getting a plumber from Pixley? You must be in a spot.
Oh, we haven't got one in Hooterville.
Oh, I know, but Steve's pretty clever when he gets home from work.
Steve isn't going to know about this.
One of those things, huh? Oh, I'd be glad to give you a helping hand.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Ducker, but I've had it with helping hands up to here. Or at least up to here.
Okay, but it's going to cost you, and you just mentioned you're a little short right now.
Oh, well, I've got some ad money put away for just such emergencies. About $4 in the cookie jar.
$4? I can't even leave his shop for $4.
Oh, Mr. Ducker, don't say that.
Well, he charges by the hour. Let's see. From the time he leaves his shop until he gets to your place on that old backfire road and then does the job, it's going to be about... Oh, wow.
Mr. Drucker, you're making this sound awful.
I'm just pointing out the facts, that's all.
You're pointing out a catastrophe. But I've got to have a plumber. There's no going around that. I'll think of something. I'll just have to. Where's the cannonball now? Bye.
Bye.
Billy Joe. Hi, Betty Jo. You've got to help me. We're in bad trouble.
We're in bad trouble?
But you're still my sister, aren't you?
Well, sure, but I'm not.
Come on, we've got no time to waste. I'm coming. Billy Joe. Do you really think this will work? It better.
Hello? I'm the plumber.
Oh, you must be the plumber.
That's what I just said.
Gertrude, this is the plumber. Oh, that's what I thought.
You got a stopped up drain?
It's right in there in the kitchen. In the kitchen.